Alright, this is the start of round 3. We have won the dice roll. We're going to play first. And we're rocking a mulligan. We have 3 lands, a couple of cantrippers, and Advent of the Worm, and a Sphinx Revelation. So we'll play our breeding pool untapped. So we can play Thought Scour on his turn, and we'll pass it to him. Let's see what our opponent does. Hallowed Fountain tap, so another kind of a control-ish or flash type deck. Alright, so we milled a Hallowed Fountain and Advent of the Worm, and we drew a Hallowed Fountain and another Hinterland Harbor. So we'll play Hinterland Harbor so we can play a Think Twice. Okay, our opponent has another Hallowed Fountain, so we'll play Think Twice. Drew an Unsummon and a land. So go ahead and play another untapped land. We don't need to play these tap lands yet. We can just keep playing untapped lands. And say go like Advent's only 1 white, so okay. So it's first play, Chalice of Life. Okay. Hopefully our worm token will prevent that from flipping. We know how that can be good. Okay, so this unsummon might be dead against them. So we'll flashback Think Twice. And drew another unsummon. Okay. So drew another land, a Hallowed Fountain. So we'll play a Temple Guard untapped. Pass the turn back. So we're going to need to draw some creatures quick. Another Chalice. Okay. He might be green screwed. I would assume that he is playing green because that's the best life gain spells. We'll just make a worm token. Okay, we drew another one. Awesome. So we'll just play a Temple Garden tapped. Attack for 5. Really only 3 because he's gaining 2 life this turn. So we don't have Detention Spheres. That might be good, this kind of matchup, because we can't really deal with the Chalice now that they're in play. Alright, so I didn't play Advent on my turn in case he had Supreme Verdict, but we're not playing it on counter spells by playing it now, but what can you do? If it resolves, like, we're in great shape. Oh, Dramatic Rescue. Okay. Okay. We drew a Sphinx Revelation, so I'm going to play this Hallowed Fountain untapped. So we can draw 3 cards. Attack for 5. Yep. It might be just be white-blue, but that doesn't seem that good. Like, you're green to be really good. Okay, there we go. Temple Garden untapped. Does he have a Farseek? Okay. So now he's getting the ball rolling. Breeding Pool. Now it's our turn. We'll Sphinx's Revelation. 3. It's amazing how much better this is. Like, you never feel bad Sphinx Revelation for 3. But like playing like Jace's Razor is never that good. Not Jace's Razor, Jace's I forget what it was. The draw 3 for 5. Attack for 5, so it goes 12 and play our Sun Petal untapped. Say go. Okay, Thragtusk, I thought that. So I'm going to exile it and bounce the token. So let's get rid of this guy. Bounce the token, and we're going to draw a card off of Azorius Charm. Let's hopefully draw some more creatures. It's going to be a problem winning through this Chalice. So we drew a land. Alright, another Azorius Charm. So we're going to play an untapped land, so we can earn a Sphinxes for a full amount. We'll attack for 5. So it goes 19, then to 14. So you go. So he misses. Did he miss his line drop that turn? Let's see. No, he played Temple Garden. So he has 4 spells in his hand. Presumably. Okay, Centaur Healer. Okay. Another Centaur Healer. So he's back up to 20. I think we could have killed him once already. He has a Hollow Fountain. So we're in a Sphinx Revelation. Draw some more cards. Hopefully draw some counter magic. It'll be good in this spot because he's going to start playing like big things like a Sphinx Revelation of his own or Angel Serenity or more Thragtusk or like even a Rock's Faith Mender. We just don't want to deal with that. Okay, yeah, we drew a Rewind. Play an untapped land. So we'll attack, and he's going to presumably double block, and we'll just Azorius Charm the Centaur Healer. Nope, no block. Okay. Interesting. So the discard here. Go ahead and discard some lands. So it goes up to 17. So let's see if he tries to erase us. We could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have enough to flash in a worm token and rewind, so we're not going to do that. So go to 16. I'll go ahead and Thought Scour ourselves. Hit 2 lands, drew a Sphinx of Revelation. Untap, drew a Slesny Charm. We're going to play Hollow Fountain on tap, so now we can do that play we just talked about. She's at 12, presumably. Let's see. Yep. You'll go to 14 off the chalices. So this is very reminiscent of my deck that I played a while ago, one of my first videos. Alright, so we're going to make a worm token. Keep open a Rewind. Block a Centaur Healer. Just hope he doesn't have Supreme Verdict. Restoration Angel. We are gonna rewind that. It seems good enough. We'll untap 4 lands. Okay, so we're at 11. I'm gonna cycle. I'll cycle both of Azorius Charms. I still have an unsummon. Detention Sphere. Whew. Okay, so whatever token he targets, I'm just gonna unsummon it, just so we have one still. I'm actually gonna make. I'm gonna use my Celestial Charm to make a soldier, just so we have some more pressure. I'm gonna attack for 9 this turn, putting him to 7. Alright, so drew a Dissipate, awesome. So I'm just glad to have a counter magic up. So we're gonna Sphinx Revelation, keep open 3 mana. So draw 4 cards, and so we can still dissipate like his Sphinx Revelation in response. Chalice has been pretty good for him. I can appreciate this deck. I still have a soft spot for it. I still like it a lot. Let's see if he attacks. Okay, he's still attacking. He's still got stuff going on. He might have like another Restoration Angel. Looks like he has a Thragtusk here, probably. Oh, Supreme Verdict. Okay. Not much we can do about that. So we're just going to draw, play Sphinx Revelation for the full amount. Okay, let's draw some cards. So he has 1 card in hand. He's at 7. The chalices are far away from flipping, so I'm not too worried about that. Draw 7 cards. We only drew a Restoration Angel for to do something. We did draw a Supreme Verdict. So we'll go ahead and play the Ghost Quarter in case he draws a land we need to kill, and also Supreme Verdict now. It's because I plan on playing Angel here. Just get rid of his Centaur. So going 12. And we're on the discard. We'll just discard this Hollowed Fountain. And another land. Just Land Harbor. His Thragtusk here, we'll just rewind it. Yep. Keep open Arc Dissipate still. Okay, so just as a land. So we can play our Angel and get in there for 1 damage a turn. Actually, okay, we don't have enough to cycle Azor's Charm and try to find a Snapcaster Mage for an Advent to the Worm, so we'll just play our Angel. I'll draw a card. Sunpetal Grove. Another Supreme Verdict, pretty useless here. Attack for 3. Puts him to 11. Play a land, we'll cycle our Charm now. Okay, Snapcaster Mage. So yeah, we're just gonna make another Worm token at the end of his turn. Hope he doesn't draw Supreme Verdict. It's another Thragtusk. Or an Angel Serenity. Or Moriok. Or a Drugskull Reaver. Yeah, we're not gonna let that resolve. Holy cow. Let's get rid of that. That's not what we want. So but we are going to add 7 power to the board end of turn. So we can attack him down to 6. And we just do 1 turn without him doing anything. Alright, so we drew a Glacial Fortress. Not too helpful. So hopefully he just whiffs this turn or just plays a creature that's not relevant. Like another Drugskull Reaver would actually be fine this turn. It's last turn. Okay, so we didn't whiff, so we got there. Whew, okay. Renounce the guilds. Doesn't seem too bad. He does have Detention Sphere and Drugskull Reaver. We're definitely putting Dissipate in. Not too sure about Psychic Spiral. Clone. That's okay. What do we not want? We don't want Unsummon. Soliciting Charm seems fine. So I guess we're gonna try to Renounce the guilds, but those seems narrow. It seems like we only have like maybe even 4 things we can get. So we're gonna put the clones in. We can clone his Thragtusks and whatnot. Or clone Restoration Angels, get more value out of things. And didn't really have an instance. He might bring in counter magic, so he might want Dispels, but I think this is fine. Seems like a pretty good matchup for him actually, if we don't have that aggressive of a start. We actually could put in a Strangleroot Geist. That seemed better, and just try to go aggressive on him. So there's a Supreme Verdict, and I guess we're gonna take out Selesnya Charm. He might have Angel. We can just counter it. Actually, this seems better than Supreme Verdict. Yeah, Supreme Verdict wasn't that good against the deck that's playing Supreme Verdict against us too. Okay, so we have a 1-land hand here. We are going to mulligan it. A 2-land hand. It's kind of slow, but our opponent is in no rush to kill us, so this should be fine. Okay, the Temple Garden turn 1, and we drew a Thought Scour. Just play Glacial Fortress. And he has a Hallowed Fountain. We'll play our Hinterland Harbor. We drew a Dissipate. So hopefully we can draw a land in the next 2 draws between Thought Scour. Okay, so Thought Scour ourselves. Alright, so we drew a Ghost Quarter. We milled 2 lands. That's not what we want to do. So we're going to cycle Azorius Charm here. Yeah, I didn't think you'd have a play because I didn't have one last turn. We drew a String of Rootgeist. Alright, so we drew a Temple Garden. On the last draw we had, we're going to play it untapped and say go, and we're going to leave up Counter Magic, and we're going to play Advent of the Worm during his end step. Okay, but it looks like he has a Thragtusk, and we are going to counter that. Get out of here, Thragtusk. No one likes you. If that had been a rewind, that would have been insane. Okay, Hallowed Fountain. Play this untapped. Now we can play our Geist. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Go away, life total. Don't want you anywhere near 30. See what our opponent has for us. Okay, just the Farseek. Another land untapped for 4 mana. Okay, looks like he has a Restoration Angel. So I'll attack my Geist. If he blocks here, we're just going to pump it. Okay, yep. Let's get this guy a little bit bigger. Gotta tap these 2. That way we can leave up Dissipate and Advent of the Worm. So trade and we get our Geist back. Play our Temple Garden untapped and say go. If we want to, we can also reset the Geist. Nope, Thragtusk, get out of here. Hopefully it doesn't have a negate. Nope, nothing. Okay, so we're in shape. We're good shape. We have the same amount of cards in hand. We have 2 awesome spells, and we just drew a Snapcaster Mage, so we can flashback Dissipate if we need to. We have this little Geist getting him. It's already down to 13. So this game is shaping up very well for us. Okay, Chow. So we're going to counter that, but I think we're in a spot where I don't care if he has it. So play our Worm. So he goes with a 14, but we're attacking for 8. We just drew a Sphinx's Revelation. Yeah, I definitely don't care about Chalice right now. I mean, it's bad if he Wrath, but then we just Snapcaster Advent of the Worm. Yep. Sure, that's what he had. Okay, another land. So he's actually just dead. Exaxes. Alright, so that's awesome. This match played out very well. So let's give our Worm token. Okay, yep. Alright, so we're able to get a fast clock on him that game and just killed him with a 5/5 Worm token. Okay, so we have one more round to go. Hopefully we can win that one too. And we'll see you then.